Is going on, folks? I am Goat. Welcome back to Warframe. We are here to look at the Valkyr rework. Yes. Yes, the Valkyr rework. I decided to change up all of my colors, at least on the female frames. So, we've got 3 builds, 2 subsumes. And 2 of the builds are basically identical. One of them is focused around part of the rework now. I mean, like, really, it's all kind of focused around the rework because, you know, it's a fucking rework. So the shards are health, equilibrium, ability duration, and max at spawn. Now, the max at spawn, personally, I mean, like, a couple of Tau Crimson for duration is going to do nothing but help. You know, and we'll show the odd man out build, the one that isn't identical to the others first, since that's what's highlighted. But basically, I've either used Eclipse or Roar. That's just what I've been using. For survivability purposes, Eclipse. For just pure raw damage output, Roar. So, build number 3 here. As you can see, 3 builds all say rework. Focused very much around range, because this is kind of a yoink build. Okay? 100%. This is just like a yoink. Basically using Ripline to get the most out of its range. So you can really traverse across a map with this, for one. For 2, the radius in which you can yank enemies to you is pretty damn awesome with this particular setup. And then for 3, the base raw damage output, perfectly fine. 58.2% increase on your damage. Warcry now not having the stupid slow, but being able to move while you cast it is a good thing, even though it's weird looking. And Hysteria, obviously, you know, is doing Hysteria things, channeling fucking energy, yeah, causing a few hiccups with energy, to say the least. So having negative efficiency isn't necessarily the best way to go, but if you're running at least an Equilibrium Shard plus Equilibrium, it's really not that bad, especially if you're running like Death Cube with, you know, Energy Generator on it. You know, or a companion with like Scent Deconstruct that's dropping health orbs, so that way you can, you know, exchange them over to energy. So on and so forth. But yeah, this is basically just some duration, ability range, and then just enough strength to get the job done. So the other 2 builds are absolutely fucking identical, and we're going to show the Eclipse build. Okay. Now, this is on the opposite, like almost the pure opposite of everything here. And yes, you could drop another Forma in here. Personally, if you're going to do that, I would say probably an Omni here, just to give you a little bit of wiggle room. But that's 100% up to you. Yeah. So, you know, the Ripline, very far shorter in range, but still 10.35 meters for yoinking enemies in is pretty good time. Warcry, having more ability strength, not much more. I mean, 194 to 210, it's not like it's just amazing, but, you know, being over 100% increased armor is pretty damn good, especially since we're running fucking Arcane Battery for our energy, on top of her insane ass amount of fucking armor that she already has, coupled with Umbral Fiber. It's a pretty damn good time. Paralysis was dog shit, so we stuck Eclipse there because, I mean, let's be honest, Paralysis was shit before, Paralysis is shit now. It just is what it is. And then Hysteria doing Hysteria things. So the passive is the big mega change. The passive coupled with Hysteria is the huge change to Valkyr. And basically what it does for you is, you know, actually we'll show both of these. We'll show this build and then the range build. We'll just go to the sim. I was going to run a mission, but there's kind of no point. So basically the way that this functions is that, you know, she is health tanking, but there is the damage meter increase that you get if you should take fatal damage, you know, as it says right here, you know, pause and read. Okay. Pause and read said box right there. Good time. But yeah, it basically gives you a chance of invulnerability, and it makes it far more functional to survive. Now, do you need Arcane Battery? Absolutely not. Especially if you're running standard efficiency, absolutely not. But if you just don't ever really want to run out of energy, this is a really good way to go. Arcane Fury is pretty straightforward. On a critical hit, you know, 60% chance for 180% melee damage to melee weapons. I still love that verbiage. Like, we're gonna, you know, on a critical hit, 60% chance for a plus 180% melee damage to what? A secondary? Like, I don't understand why there's redundancy there. It makes me giggle every time. So yeah, I mean, like, we've got, like I said, same build, pretty much. I mean, like, same arcanes, just a little bit of a change up in the deal. Now, can you go for something like Arcane Strike instead of Arcane Battery? Sure you can. 100% you can you use like Molt Augmented instead of Arcane, Arcane Fury? Sure you can. Fury and Strike are actually pretty damn good together. But yeah, let's just go show this. Okay. Oh, hold on. I should probably show you the Hysteria build, huh? I kind of showed, I did, like, this build has not changed. Yes, it's influence. Get over it. The game gives it to me. I'm going to use it. So, this is a really, really, really functional Valkyr, Talons build. Okay, spring-loaded blade just gives you on status effect increased range, which is just ridiculous with this setup. Normally spring-loaded blade is just something that you don't usually use, but it was just one of those goofy things to throw in and let's see what happens. So yeah, so I took speed off because the attack speed's a 1.5 anyway, so there's really no need for putting like, prime fury or anything like that, or quickening or anything of the sort. So this is just generally a really good time. So yeah, so we'll take this to sim and we'll show both these builds because the Eclipse build functions the exact same way, minus the fact that it is, damage reduction in comparison to, damage output. That's the difference between the Roar and the Eclipse build. Now, the Roar range build is a little bit of a different ball game, and it's a good time. Yep. Yep. So, we'll come over here, and we'll just pick up, so as we can see, 1149, right? So then we hit Warcry. I mean, as you see, it's very functional. So we'll just hit this, we'll just hit this, and then we're just gonna fuck these bitches up. Yeah, like, fucking just nobody likes it. Like, at all. Nobody likes this. And this is the one that I actually consider to be less functional. Like, it's set first just because it's like the pure survivability build. Because it has a metric fuck ton of energy and then just overall just really hard to die with. But this one's pretty damn funny, especially if you're in a squad, like a non-nuke squad. Oh my god, this one's hilarious as shit too. So we'll do this, we'll do a little bit of Warcry, we'll do a little bit of Roar. Fuck it, we'll pick up some more energies just because we can, and then we're just gonna do this. Now, for those that are going, what the fuck was that? Jump up in the air, rip line. Pull them in, we do a quick attack and they fucking die there. Yeah, because basically rip line is just like, here, you know what? It's just kind of a thing. But yes, and as you can see, the combo meter over there is actually incentivizing you to remain meleeing. Because if you don't, yeah, that bit starts dropping. So it still very much incentivizes doing a whole lot of melee shit. So back to the Eclipse build really quick. So just from the general form and function of survivability, I mean, between Eclipse and the amount of armor we have, it's pretty fucking dumb. Literally just double cast that bullshit. Hey look, they finally took out my shields. Bitch. I don't know why the hell I just did that. I mean, like, it's just, you know, it's a good time. Here, hold on, let me just... What's up, lady? Oh, is there somebody still alive over here? Hey, how you doing? Bruh. really help if I was actually doing, like, you know, melee stuff instead of having my Cedo equipped. Bitch! You know. Okay, is anybody else alive here? Seriously, anybody else? Cool, we like it. We like the loop-de-loops. Just saying. Yeah, I mean, for casual play, I would say Valkyr is just fine. Valkyr is 100% just fine. Especially with Eclipse, I think that the level of survivability is much higher than I expected it was going to be. So that's a good thing. Aside from that, I don't really mind the rework. You know, I'm not a level capper, so I'm sure somebody's probably got something to say about level cap. But in the grand scheme of things, you know, from my gameplay style, from a casual gameplay style, it's yeah, this works really well. Just saying. So that's been the Valkyr rework. So folks, thanks very much for watching. As always, catch you in the next one, all right?